son. Hey YouTube family, it's TBay82. You're not going to see me in this video too much. This video is basically going to be a tutorial about doing 2-strand twists on locks. I have done a video like this in the past, but I did it on dry hair, and I've getting a lot of requests to do it on freshly shampooed hair, so I'm going to do it on T's hair on camera. Her hair has already been washed. Turn around. Turn around, turn around. See, her hair is washed, it's freshly washed, it's wet. I already put the Lotta Body setting lotion in her hair and a little bit of oil. So I'm about to start twisting it up. T, do you have the hair scrunchie? The hair tie? So I'm not really going to talk much in this video, I guess. So, like I said, the Lotta Body is already in it, so I just put all her hair up. So now I use the Queen Helene styling gel. I actually have a yellow one right now. I'm actually use this on my clients who have coarser hair. It has a better hold. I ran out of the pink stuff, so this is what I'm going to use today. So just take that, I put it in the top just so it's easier to dispense it on her hair. And I just take a little bit of gel, put on the comb, and I only put the gel at the roots. Turn this. And this helps clean up the parts too. And it puts the gel only where it needs to be. So I always do it in one motion, like I do my palm roll, and then twist it right away. I don't go through the whole head, retwist, then go back and palm roll. I basically palm roll it down, pin it, take the next one, palm roll it, and then I take both that are twisted and I begin to twist the hair. So basically I twist both and then twist it together. Twist each lock on its own, then twist it together. This is going to be really hard to show. Forward fix. I do that all the way to the end. Of course, I'm doing this much slower than I normally do, but this is basically the motion. And I do it all the way to the end. Now, if this is done properly, it will stay. You see? It doesn't unravel, it doesn't come undone. It stays. So that's how you know if you did it right. And then basically you just put an elastic band at the end. I try to use ones the same color as her hair. These are like a light brown because the ends of her hair are pretty golden. So I try to use light brown. If I run out of the light brown, I just use black. It doesn't really make a big difference. And I just repeat that step. So I'll show you again on the back row. So I take one, twist the roots, palm roll it down, and then pin it up just to hold it in place. Do the same for the next one. And I proceed to twist. Twisting each before twisting it together. So it's like you're flicking your wrist when you're twisting together. And again, if it's done right, it will not come undone. And just continue down the lop. And you just repeat this throughout the whole entire head. I'll do one more slow like this, and then I'll do one in real time. So it's done. Take the elastic band. Okay, round 2. Battery died, so we had to keep going. So now we're up a couple of rows. Did about, I think I did 3 rows already. So yeah, so this generally takes me about 40 minutes in total on T's hair because, hold on, let me just show you. Again, this is very difficult to show on camera. Twist and twist together, twist and then twist together. What, babes?
A hiccup.
Oh. So again, you're twisting and then twisting together. You're twisting each lock separately on its own and then twisting it together to like lock it. And that's pretty much it. It does take practice to do it. When I first started doing it, it took me 2 hours to do it on myself. Now I can get it down to about 45 minutes. Well, probably an hour on my hand, but 45 minutes on T. I can even do it in, I've done it as quick as a half hour. But again, T doesn't have a lot of locks. She has 72. So it's only about 30 twists, 35 twists or so. So I'm going to do this one in real time so you can see. And it's up to you when you do this style, doing a palm roll all the way down. Depending on the lock, I'll do it. But you're still twisting it together anyway, so you don't really have to. But this is a real-time twist. And her hair is getting really long, so it can take some time, you know, to twist one down. But generally about 20 or 30 seconds per lock, you know, per twist. This isn't too bad. And the good thing about this style is that it lasts. Like T does swim lessons, so she just went yesterday. And when I do these styles, we leave the twist in, and she can actually get a longer wear out of it because it doesn't mess up when she goes swimming. So I can just wash her hair with the twist still in, and she'll get another, you know, week and a half, even 2. You can really do it longer than that, probably like 3 weeks to a month if you really wanted to. I do her hair more often than that, just because I do it on a routine. But you'd probably keep it in for a month if you wanted to, if you didn't want it to have such a manicured look. But this is a great style for lock wearers who swim or are active, because it just doesn't require a lot of maintenance, and it stays. So the twist to this is, I mean, the trick to this is just practice and making sure that you're twisting each lock while twisting it together. And again, it's a trick. I mean, it takes time to learn because it is pretty unusual to twist separately then twist together. But once you get it down, it's like second nature. I've been doing this now for about 2.5 years. Since I've seen the video by Nubian Kings, and I just like fell in love with that style instantly because it was just such a breeze. It looks good even when it's in the twist. It's not like braid outs. Braid outs are kind of bulky, so they don't look as nice to me as twist outs. I mean, like twist do when they're in. They even have a look of not even being locked. Like if she didn't have the boxes at the top, you would think that she would just have kinky twists in her hair. So it gives the illusion of loose hair too. So this is like a really good style for locks, because it definitely, you know, gives you more time in between retwists. It looks good for a much longer period of time than if they're just out. Especially if you swim or work out, it's a really good style to keep in place. I wore this style when I went to Jamaica in August. We went for 5 days, and keeping it twisted was like the best thing I could have did. I went in the ocean, we went, you know, a lot of water sports and playing, and it held up really good. Then the last night we were there, we did go to a party, and you know, my hair dried, and I was still able to wear it wavy. So it really is a good style. It's a convenient style. You know, even if it does take you 2 hours to do it at first, the amount of time the wear you get out of it is definitely worth it. It's like 2-for-1 type of style, you know. You can wear it in for, like I said, you can wear it in for a month and then take it out. Like if you really wanted to, there are people out there I know who've done that. So you can keep the twists in for a month and take them out, leave it for another 2 weeks or so. So it really is a good style to wear, especially for people who have longer locks. So, yeah, I'm actually doing this video for one of my Instagram followers. She wanted me to actually do a video on wet hair. I do have a video showing how I do the twist, but I've never actually shown it on wet hair. So if I get her name, I'll give a shout out. I gotta figure out which photo was the comment was placed on, but this is a really easy style to do, and maintenance, there's no weekly maintenance. It's just cover your hair at night, and that's pretty much it. That's why I wear these styles all the time, because it's just very convenient, and it always looks good. So I'll come back with the finished results, I guess, at this point. So okay, we're back with the last one. So yeah, this is it. The ones that are in the front are shorter because T wanted bangs, even though he's getting way too long to be considered bangs anymore. But
you missed one.
I did not miss one. That's what I'm about to do, T.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm just gonna twist this up really quick. Again, it took me about 45 minutes. Again, she doesn't have a lot of locks, so it's not too bad. I did this with 4 to twist, and that went really quick. That's another alternative than doing it one by one. But because we're going to keep these in for a while with swim and everything, I wanted to do them smaller. So this is the last one, and again, it doesn't come undone. You see, it stays squat. See, it's just like a twist.
This one's longer than the rest of them. I think this is long.
Not longer.
Yeah, this is longer than the rest of them in the front.
No, it's not. It just looks that way because we didn't cut it. If we cut it, then we didn't cut these, they will all be the same. So this is it pretty much. Do a 360, turn around real quick. Now, she will go into the dryer for a few, not as long as she normally does, but she will have to go under the dryer for a bit.
Hi.
It's not really required, but it's November now, and I just feel like the dryer sets it better, but because we're not really taking them out for them to be wavy, doesn't really matter. So if it was like a summertime, we would have just left it as is, because we're not doing this really for the crinkle effect. We're doing it as a style on its own to last through all the water play.
My hair's long.
Really? It's because it's wet, Tiana. So anyway, this is it. Hope you guys find it helpful. And yeah.
Bye. That'll be helpful too.